Hey, what's up, my little tattletales? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if you were Kim Kardashian, baby, we got our eye on you. We want to know what's going on. Now, if you guys don't know, Kim has been made a fool of several times this week. Actually, she made a fool of herself. I mean, let's be real. She played herself at Drake's concert, looking like a thirsty groupie, quoting sources. Even Drake didn't want to be a part of it, right? But that's what Drake does. He is an expert at getting, I don't know what he says, but he's an expert at getting women to play themselves. On top of that, Kim was the same one tweeting 6 years ago that Drake was threatening her whole family, not just Kanye. I guess she forgot about that, right? Watch the video. I go into detail, right? But then there was also the whole Tom Brady debacle. There was this Pete Davidson debacle. There was the soccer player with Mbappe debacle. Kim is looking like the last slice of pizza. And baby, we ordered Domino's 4 days ago and the box is under the couch. However, we all know that Kim, well, at least this is all my opinion, right? Kim seems to have felt some way about Kanye and Bianca being in their love bubble. Let's not forget, Kim was mad about Courtney still in her wedding city. Well, guess what? Kanye is literally having a 3-month honeymoon in the city him and Kim got married in, Florence. People are saying that Kanye is about to come out with this huge rollout for his album in 2 weeks. There's a fashion show coming. He's on top of the world. He's teamed up with the guy that made American Apparel. They're going to bring affordable but elevated intimates and, just like Yeezy Supply, what he's been talking about for years. Listen, like you said, Sway had the answers. So what is Kim up to? The streets are saying that Kim is desperate, I mean desperate, to come up with a high profile relationship. The only thing is she can't find anybody serious enough to play the Kardashian game. It's like a catch-22, right? They got to be down with the fame in order to date Kim. But in order to be down with the fame, they got to really love Kim, because there's a lot that comes into that, including people probing into their lives, this and that. We saw the way Kylie and Travis Scott played it. And baby Kim does not like to play low key like Kylie. So what does it have to do with her in Japan? Y'all, people are saying that Kim has been in Japan so much, not to be Mother of the Year. And don't get me wrong, I'm not to be Mother of the Year. People are saying that she is in Japan because that is where her sneaky link, she hopes, soon to be public boyfriend is. And she has been putting in the time. She has been putting in the time to make this relationship work so she can finally get somebody on the status she wants to stand by her side and claim her. Now, here's this. It sounds a little far-fetched, right? You're flying all the way to Tokyo just to like whatever, but consider this, right? Every guy Kim's dated has said that, oh my God, like it's the cameras. That's why I can't take you seriously. Yes, we know that's all cap, because if they really liked her, it wouldn't. But everything fell apart with Tom Brady because Kim tried to leak it. Tom didn't like that. He's now dating her arch nemesis, Irina. Every time she publicly tries to get close to a guy, she ends up playing herself. And she's laughed at public. Okay, fine. But let's also look at this, right? The first time Kim went to Japan, we said, okay, that's weird. You never seemed like a big Japan fan before now. Let's be real. Kanye, in the time that she was with Kanye, the only time she went to Japan was with Kanye. And she was never a big fan of Japan. However, once Kanye and Bianca started hanging around Japan, Kim started hanging around Japan too. Now, the first time she did it, she was like, oh, I need to speak to an architect that Kanye's cool with, right? And he introduced me and he's building a house. And I said, okay, but you could have took a conference call. You could have took a Zoom. You could have did a lot of stuff. You flew all the way out to Japan. I guess so. It's rich people's problems. Okay. But then the second time she was in Japan, she said, oh, no. I'm coming because Northie loves Japan. And I want the whole family to go to Japan. Okay, cool. But then she went to Japan again. We're on what? Like this is in the last 2 months. This is like what? The second or third trip? Oh, no, I was looking at lace in Japan for Skims. Okay, but you're a billionaire, right? You're a mogul. You have 4 children. You could do nothing. You can get samples sent to you. You had to get on the jet again and go to Japan. And then things got interesting because then she showed up with Saint in Japan. And everybody was just like, oh my God, Kim's the best mom. And maybe she is. I don't know. Right? Kim's the best mom. She took Saint to meet his idols. But I said, but you was just playing. You were just in Miami the day before playing those mofos. So you took them, you got on a private jet for a 16-hour flight to fly over so he could see the same guys again, shake their hands, and get this. You didn't even have tickets to the game. That's why we saw Saint in the locker room high-fiving everyone, because you didn't even have tickets to the game. Okay. So you took Saint, okay. Then you took North to Japan again. North has been to Japan more times in the last how many months than her whole life. Kim has never been a huge fan of Japan, at least not that I can tell. But she's in Japan. Now she's in Japan now. And North's usual playmate isn't even there. And get this, they're not going to new places. It's not like, oh my God, I want to see this. You're going to the same old exhibits, the same restaurants you ate at. This is now a recurring thing. So why, with this whole big world, are you still in Japan? Now, you could say Kim fell in love with Japan because Kim falls in love with everything Ye does. But I do think there might be something to the rumors that Kim has a guy and he can't meet. He lives on the other side of the world. People are saying he's very money. He can't meet her, if these rumors can be believed true, but just listen to this. I think there's something. He can't meet her, right? In America, Kim can't resist. The paparazzi will be on it. Listen, even if Kim doesn't call the paparazzi, if backward or somebody gets a photo, right? That's going to be worth hundreds and thousands. Plus, let's not forget, Kim says that the biggest thing she's had with dating a guy is the fact that nobody wants to be down with this whole Kardashian dog and pony show, especially something about means. Kim got rid of the Dorito-scented people that needed her for a come up. She's looking at her next target as he's the come up. Okay, I'm trying to find out who this might be, but you know what Kim, it could be anyone. So where they're meeting someplace away from the prying eyes of paparazzi. Think about it, right? How much did Kanye really get photographed while he was in Japan? And a lot of those people that photographed were his own team that were with him, that were posting stuff on their Instagram. That's how we kind of knew what Ye was up to. But in Japan, there's not a paparazzi culture. People are not so rude just to pull out a phone and videotape you. And let's be real also, a lot of people in Japan do not know who Kim is. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying if they didn't see her at a premiere, they wouldn't know. But to see a short woman with a big butt and skinny, they just think it's just a regular American. Kim can go incognito. So can that guy. So they're saying that she's using the kids' trip to Japan. Because that's another thing. Where else are you taking these kids besides Japan? And soccer games. And we all know Kim's been trying to bag Mbappe. At least that's what the streets are saying. So Kim's literally using her children as a shield to go date. So nobody will suspect why she's there. And on top of that, think about it. While she's been in Japan, there's been all these dumb articles in TMZ. Kanye's using a vending machine. Kanye's walking around barefoot. There's all these articles that really aren't saying anything. Oh, Bianca got cited for new indecency. You read the article. Well, no, she didn't, but people on Instagram said she should have. It's all these articles focusing on Kanye. Kim's posting cute little pics of her and North. But baby, what are you doing when North goes to sleep? This is just like when it was the Met Gala and she was like, oh my God, you guys, look. North did all this for the Met Gala. And it was like a suite drowned in roses, balloons, saying North and Kim. How did North make a massage suite for you guys and said North and Kim? But I guess, right? But think about this. They're meeting each other halfway. Someplace where they can go. They can have fun. Let's not forget Kim's been posting pictures talking about, I never have time on her private jet. I'm always busy, but I make time. Y'all, Kim is trying to lock somebody down. I'm trying to get my ear to the street to see if anybody has a clue who it is, but they're meeting in Japan. And that's where, and again, let's also not forget why they're meeting in Japan. Let's also not forget that the Kardashians, Kylie and Khloe, I think Kris Jenner might have bought a house in Italy, right? They're in the Italian countryside frolicking. Kim didn't go on that family trip. Now, we know why Kourtney didn't go, because she's heavily pregnant. But why didn't Kim go? Because Kim is taking care of some business in Japan. She's trying to lock down her next storyline. She's trying to lock down her next funder. She's trying to lock down the person that's going to save her from her year of embarrassment. And she, once again, is running, if these rumors can be true, to see them and using it. And every week she got an excuse on why she's back in Tokyo. I'm just saying. Y'all, think about it. It's a perfect cover. I think there might be some truth to these rumors. But what do you guys think? Again, they don't have to worry about being paparazzi. They don't have to worry about being followed. Kim can actually blend in. She can still have fun with North, maybe going here, going there. But let's also not forget that North came with a girlfriend and the girlfriend's mom. So Kim can dip out, and the girlfriend's mom can take Northie and her girlfriend out on, like, you know what I'm saying? Right? You know what I am saying, right? I don't know, y'all. What y'all think? Kanye's going to roll out. She's probably going in the extra mile just to see. But you know what? Let me know if you believe what the streets are saying. I think it makes sense, because what has Kim been doing in Japan that long, that many times, going to the same places? Japan is a 17-hour flight. Well, that's from the East Coast, but it's definitely a 14-hour flight from California. 10-hour flight, a lot. It's a lot. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.